Okay, today, so my plan is to go to an abandoned motocross track, which is really close to my house. I've looked so hard to find the owner to this place, and I just cannot find it. From what I've heard from other racers and racetrack organizers, the place has been abandoned since 2006, 10-ish. It's Mexico, so the numbers are a little bit foggy, to say the least. Anyways, that's my plan. I'm gonna go there and ride. It's not my first time there, but I'm definitely not a motocross rider, so I'm always nervous whenever I go here. I know it sounds crazy, like what if somebody comes and yells at me? That would be a really good thing, because then I could say, hey, oh my gosh, you know the person who owns this place, can you please give me their number? I really want to rent it so that I can do some events here. So honestly, my goal is 1, to have fun, and 2, to maybe find someone who knows the owner. Anyways, I got to get my gear on. Some of the gear I'm bringing, apart from my protective gear, is going to be a lot of camera gear. So I got tripod, bottoms, toolkit, never going right without one, water, obviously got to have a wallet. Otherwise, how are you going to pay for gas, which I desperately am going to need? Almost forgot a cord, because I actually keep an extra battery behind, because 360 cameras eat batteries. I think that's pretty much all my gear, except for my gloves, my boots, and my helmet, which is, you know, kind of the most important parts. So, yeah, let's get on the road. Okay, so we've made it to the track that has no name. I'm sure it did a while ago, but even on Google Maps, there's nothing. So I want to kind of go around and show you just kind of some of the stuff that you got to watch out for when you go to an abandoned motocross track. I'm going to start with what once was the water system, because here they just use like a big water tank that's underground. So I'm going to show you that. This cistern, which starts here, goes up to there, around, and back down, and that holds all the water for when you need to wet down the track. But it's just wide open, so you can see it's got some water in it still, just because of rain. This is where the old pump would have been, but obviously someone has either taken it or taken it, and then I don't quite know what over here is for. I'm guessing this is another sort of cistern or something. But anyways, you come down the track, and right there is these holes that will just eat you alive. So that's sketchy part number 1. We have what once I'm only imagining was a start line. And I don't see a gate, but they don't really use gates here. They just use like a rubber band. Personally, this is not where I would start my race, because there's no corner to be had, so yeah. But anyways, I was here less than a week ago, and this was fenced in, meaning there was a gate here with a lock, and now this whole side of the gate is just missing, and obviously the lock is gone. I'm not entirely sure why, but parts of this fence just seem to go missing, as I'll show you. There's more of that fence that is missing. Again, I'm not sure if it just got repurposed. It looks like it did, but honestly, not a difficult repair. There's a good amount of trash everywhere. I wouldn't say it's like a horrible thing. It's pretty normal. It wouldn't take long to pick it up. Definitely could be mowed or goated. Just some more of the trash. A pink toilet. I don't know. Is it painted pink? I don't know, but it's a pink toilet. Kind of impressive. You can see that for some reason people have decided to smash in the fence. I really don't know why. There's a couple of construction, like those are for construction pylons, and this, I'm guessing, back in the day used to be to give people some shade while they're watching the races. Man, this place could really be something. Again, another broken spot in the fence, which doesn't make any sense because there's that spectator entrance just less than, you know, 50 yards that way. So I don't know, maybe they wanted the metal. And here's the track from the outside, right next to a main highway. So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of noise, so you have to excuse me. But this is pretty normal in Mexico. They just paint the outside. So this is gonna be an advertisement for some political thing, but from the outside looking in, you would never know this is a motocross track unless you saw from Google Maps. I believe this is a spectator entrance, which makes perfect sense because as you walk in, you have a flat, nice viewing area, flat, nice viewing area. Here, in my opinion, is, I wouldn't say the sketchiest area, but it's like the area that they had an idea, but they didn't finish. So they brought in a bunch of dirt, so you can see pile, pile, pile. And they're not, this isn't a jump, guys. This is just a pile of dirt. I mean, maybe it could be a jump to someone, but another pile, another pile. I think they're trying to do doubles or whoops, but then to the right here, you have the same situation. You have a lot more piles of dirt. So I'm not really sure what to do. I know that the track layout says that I'm supposed to come down off that tabletop, go over this dirt, and then through my bike, turn around and go over that big double, or god dang, that big tabletop. And then you're supposed to go over this tabletop, turn hard 180-degree right, and come over these doubles. So they're pretty close together, but I wouldn't say out of the realm of safety, especially if they got these mounds of dirt in a shape that was usable. Now this tabletop may not look like much on camera, but it's really lumpy and you don't have enough run up to really rail it. And even if you did, you can see here on the left side, or the right side for us, that is really low and cambered. But on this side, it's like an actual jump. So I kind of always hit it here, and my only option is to kind of just like wheelie over the sketchiness, which is fine. It's fun, adds a little diversity, but it would be nice to see this whole section one smooth transition, and maybe have some sort of rut, inner rut and an outer rut here. And I think that this right here was designed to be the berm for that sketchy tabletop, but they just didn't quite finish it off, which is weird because they have all that dirt right there. So just a little extra time on the skid steer could have done that job. As far as Google Maps shows, which is a while back, these poles have been there to just basically be dangerous the whole time. So if I did get the chance to rent this place, I'd pad those poles up pretty seriously. Again, there's quite a few tires laying around, which isn't exactly a bad thing for a racetrack. You can use these in a lot of ways. In fact, here's another one. I'll put them in a pile, and maybe later I'll make a nice like secure berm out of them or something. There's one over there as well. And this section, honestly, I believe was just built for that GS trophy thing, because this is not a motocross style obstacle. Personally, as an enduro rider, I like it. I don't love it because you don't really have to do anything technical to get over these very small tires. I feel like if they put a log, that would be pretty sweet. Or maybe like a diamond X-shaped log pattern. That would be pretty great. They do have a lot of excess dirt here, and they could do a lot of stuff with it. Alright, so obviously I showed you everything there is to show you that is sketchy about the track. It is an abandoned track. You know, it's the best you can do. It's in a really good location for business, so I don't really understand why it's not being used. If I could find the guy who owned it, I would definitely talk to him about potentially renting the place and doing getting a skid steer or a bulldozer, whatever you need to come out here and just make the track more race friendly. Because right now it's fine for me as a training course, but as a race it's not going to work. I think it would be a great place to hold events, maybe for kids or for just like long races, maybe put some prize money down and get people involved. It really helped the community. As I ride here, a lot of people walk by. Obviously the highway's right there, you can hear it. So it's in a good spot. But I'm excited to ride, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'll enjoy the riding. Try and set up as many cameras as I can. I'm gonna try and practice the jumps. I'm gonna try and practice the corners. I'm gonna just try and do everything I can and bring you along for the ride. Push it out. Higher, lower. Hard brake into what should be a rut, but is not. I forgot to record an outro, so I'm just going to leave you with this sweet slow-mo shot of me using a jump and all the wrong ways. Thanks for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. Bye.